These four elements are extremely important to design the prompt and get the best possible answer that fits exactly your expectations. So basically the prompt should be written pretty much like a math or physics problem in primary school. And what happened with the launch of ChatGPT, the large language models, is that we moved from the complex process of programming and coding to communicate with the machine and give it instructions for performing certain tasks into communicating with the machine just using natural language. First prompting is, remember that here we're talking about prompting, like what is the best way to design my prompt. Now, once you have gone through this process of hit and trial and you have finally achieved that prompt which should yield you the kind of output and result that you're looking for. You could be working currently, you could be having an occupation, you could be having a business, you could be a student, or you could be even someone who is unemployed for the time being, or someone who's going through training. That really doesn't matter for the board. So basically, as you can see here, there are two main blocks. So the first one is blocks through which you can tell to ChatGPT who you are. Second block is more of specification of how you would like the response to be drafted. Sometimes it could be like simultaneously CEO of a certain company, or it could be a lawyer but also an artist, or it could be an accountant but also someone who has passion for content creation, or it could be someone who is an architect but also an investor who likes to invest in innovative companies. And you could be also a student. Hello my friends. In this session we are going to be looking at the prompt design. So basically a prompt has four components. As we can see here, we're talking about the context, task specification, the persona, and the custom structure. Architect, who is operating within the context of a European country, for example, or a Middle East country such as the United Arab Emirates, such as Dubai. Now we're looking at a prompt, and this prompt is specifically a segment of text. It could be a paragraph to one statement, two statement, etc., depending on the complexity of the prompt. So basically I am delivering a very specific message to the model.
Prompting, the act of crafting inputs for AI models, occupies a fascinating space between technical skill and creative art. Creativity and novel thinking in prompt design are critical for extracting the best results from an AI model. Prompting is both an art and a technical skill, requiring users to creatively craft inputs while understanding the underlying mechanics of AI models. Defining a persona is crucial for refining the outputs of large language models, LLMs. Without a persona, responses can be generic and lack context. With a business advisor persona, the LLM delivers strategic, actionable insights. For instance, it might suggest ways to optimize operational efficiency or market penetration strategies tailored to a specific industry.
For years, interacting with computers was all about knowing precise syntax and commands.
Yeah.
But with advancements in AI, particularly in natural language processing, machines are becoming much better at understanding and responding to just human language.
So instead of needing a computer science degree, anyone can potentially use these AI tools.
Exactly. Accessibility is one of the biggest implications of this shift.
Okay.